All right. What's going on, everybody? My name is Cyan. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Let's get out of photo mode here and get my bearings and change the time. And yeah, let's get into it. Joe, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. We can work on our list here today. Let's kind of figure out what we want to do today, shall we? Can we see Daisy? Is she in there? She's there. Can almost see her. Hello. She's chilling over there. It's hard to... There you go. Perfect. So yeah, today is today day 16? I've already lost track. I think today's day 15. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we're gonna add heavy modular frames. That's for sure. We didn't do that last time. We got our recipe finally, which is great. We are probably gonna unlock trains, actually. I think that's what we're gonna do. We might be working on some train blueprints. Sorry, thought I muted. I did almost miss that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna unlock trains, and I would love to work on an armory. So that's kind of basic marching order, and then we'll see where we get there, get done. But yeah, that blueprint thing is pretty sick, and I'm excited to do some upside down machine stuff. If you're not in the Discord, I put some stuff I've been working on in there. Ready to go check that out. Okay, we need a couple of things, and we need to clean up our inventory. All right, let's let me do that. Let me do that. I got a whole bunch of nonsense that I really don't need to carry. Going to drop off some items in this box over here. I should really come up with a closer one. This is just where my like recycling bin is, so to speak, so I can just get rid of items. So I just want to make some space. Stuff we don't need, that's perfect. And we're gonna go pick up a whole bunch of stuff from steel and motors. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give me an extra one. God, I love the jetpack. So good. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I won't do it every time, I promise. Love it. Alright. And, I've had thoughts of, we might expand this one more time, which I know I've said every time basically is the last time, but let's get some trains, man. Let's go.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone.
They'll fit down here.
I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
I forget about that. Every time I get that, I forget. Oh, that's art. Okay. Yeah, I definitely want to finish building this. Trains is big. I really would love to put our plastic and rubber train in here, and I was thinking about it, right? Be kind of fun. We need heavy oil residue to make what do you call it? This stuff. So what I'm thinking is we may bring this in as well. and then make our weapons and stuff over here, or, which I don't love as much, but we could also bring stuff out to the oil setup. But I like the idea for now of like making this place the like starting area, so to speak, where we have kind of like all of the things we need to build, and then we can go out and make our massive endgame base, which is what's gonna be needed for like the next phase. Like we're basically capping out this base in this phase. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to decide the best route to do that, and I think it makes sense to bring plastic and rubber in over here, and then we can make all of the other stuff that we need. So let me get explosive powder. I need some of you, which I have. And where did I put all of my... There's some plastic. Thought I had more plastic. What's up, Morris? Welcome, welcome. Doing all right, man. How about yourself? Just kind of chugging through the unlocks here. The music is really
Research
great.
completed. Smokeless powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available for the development of high-end weaponry and ammunition.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so smokeless powder, I think, is just heavy oil residue and, yeah, black powder. Okay. Nah, you're good, man. We just started. Don't worry. So we can probably make black powder out there and just throw it on a train car and bring it in. We're going to be dealing with such low quantities that we could probably get by with like 2 cars, basically. Like one doing... We could probably get by with 1 car, I'm not going to lie to you. But I don't really love mixing cars like that, so we'll probably keep them separate. Anyway. If we bring plastic, rubber, and smokeless powder over to here on a monorail line, you know, like point-to-point kind of thing, very simple. We could have a station in here. We could unload smokeless powder and send it into the armory, which I'm thinking of putting like in this area. And then we have plastic and rubber. Rubber needs to go in here for modular engines. And then plastic we need to send to Caterium, which we need for, you know, electronics and computers and stuff like that. I don't know what computer recipe we're going to use this time around. I don't know if we're going to use the base recipe. It's not that bad by any means, but we do have a lot of alternate recipes for computers. We have Caterium computer, we have Crystal computer. Crystal computers are really good. It just forces us to make crystal oscillators, which are really not good. And I don't think I have an alternate for crystal oscillators yet. I could be wrong about that, but... And even if I... Oh, I do. What does it take? Rubber. Okay. It's an interesting idea. You need to grind some more Satisfactory. Get after it, sir. Get after it. We are definitely going to be using this for modular engines and stuff. I think that's going to save a lot. So yeah, because basically... Yeah, anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Gotta get ahead of ourselves. Let me start doing something. I've been talking for the past like 10 minutes. Let's start adding heavy modular frames over here, shall we? And then we will start working towards the rest. So we thankfully got our alternate last time. Now there is a nice way to make these numbers all work out. And I think we just have to set this like 2.25, which is 80%. Yeah, there we go. So we get 6, 7.5, 27, and 16.5. I think that's what I need to do. I might be able to leave it actually fully overclocked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. Let me see. If I launch modeler, hopefully it doesn't cause everything to go to poopy. And we will jump over here. Okay, so this is something else I was working on. Let's see, beams and frames. Yep, she's a beauty. Look at her. Okay. So it looks like I did drop it down. Which is fine. I mean, it could be probably at 1 and also be fine. Eats into our modular frames by a bit. Eats into our pipes by a bit. This is all extra. And gives us just a little more heavy modular frames. For this factory, I just don't think we need it. I think 2.25 is fine. I'd rather have a little bit more of this stuff to build with. And then that is really just going to be what it is. Like, this is not going anywhere else. For fuse frames, we're going to have to build a whole new setup. And I'm okay with that. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So that's our plan. So we know we are making 80 concrete right now. We can go check that. So we need to add 16.5. Not a great number, but we'll figure that out. Steel pipe is easy. We're making that. We're making that. We're making that. So we really just have to go add concrete. So let's go see how difficult that's going to be. Hopefully we're not maxed out already. We might be, though. Oops. Realize I'm just a spot there. And let's go up and over. And down we go. Okay, so checking on concrete. Let's see. Now I know we scaled this up once already. Hoping we have a little wiggle room. Not looking like we do. We do not. Okay. Why are you full though? 300. How much are we making here? Wait a minute. 15. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we making 100 right here? We should... Oh, okay. Hold on. So we're good. I future-proofed. Huh. Thanks, past me. That's cool. Alright. So we are actually making 3.5 extra concrete per minute, which is pretty nice. So what is realistically going to happen is probably just going to sink the extra because it's not really worth storing that small of an amount. Like we can, I think I could be on that level actually. We can, but it's not like a huge benefit. So Yeah, we want to be over there, so let's add a smart splitter. Big fan of these. And let's see. I think I'll put it near the wall like that. This. There we go. And okay, I just gotta move you down like so. Nope, not quite. Try that one more time. Let's go to here. Thought that was a Mark III for some reason. Alright, good. And then we're gonna say this is your primary spot. Anything you have left, send that way. I will... Yeah, actually we're gonna pull pipes from here. That's kind of really useful. We're gonna have to move it back a little bit though, because we don't want to clip into the wall. So let's say we're coming down here. I think Mark III is fine. If it's not, we can upgrade it. Now it helps if you build it in line. Let's see. So we want to be on that space, but over one. Okay. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, so now we smart split. There we go. Got 2 in there. 2 in there. A lot of ADHD and caffeine, Morris. That's what I could tell you, my man. That's my secret sauce right there. You... Gonna say any undefined and overflow. Goes to the right. Hello? No? Yes? Maybe? Please? Oh, wait. It would help. It would be smart. Recommended. To connect to the top. And maybe now? No? Still no? What are we doing wrong here? Why are we having struggles? We go smart splitter. We say you, any undefined, you, overflow. There she is. Okay. Alright. We're back. We're good. And that is 25 times 4, which is exactly, or sorry, 24 times 5. Mix that up. Same difference. 24 times 5, which gives us 120. Sorry? Phone going off. Say hello to the cat. What's up? And we go back to it. Alright, so we're just going to do the same thing here, but for the manufacturer. So concrete can come out somewhere in line. Here seems like the spot. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we move you over a little bit. So let's go... If we could actually get it like that, that'd probably be perfect. So let's try that. The cat, I forgot her name. Daisy, you're good. It's Daisy. And then here, I was originally thinking of like going up and over, but I think we'll just do some catwalk thing or something. So that can be a Mark 1. Actually, okay, hear me out, because we need to overflow this. I'm gonna put another smart splitter. Don't apologize. You're okay. You're okay. It's all good. That, and then yeah, perfect. Okay, so that copies over. We can say overflow. This time goes to the right, and then we'll try and send that up and merge that in. And then these guys can just try it the right way. Much better. Okay, so that's steel pipes. They're going in. Yeah, I'll do something with catwalks, maybe. Undecided. So from here, we just gotta raise them up. It's always a guessing game when I do that. I'm like never sure, but actually you get it all right. Okay, so that is 2 items. This is going to take a little while to catch back up, but it will eventually. I think it was never, yeah, totally full. Can I grab some? Just help it out a little bit. I think I meant to do this before and just forgot, so. I'll help that get caught up. And then the last thing we need from up here, at least, is these guys right here. And I think we're gonna do a similar thing where we're gonna split off and then send them into the hallway down here. That actually unintentionally might line up like amazing. That's incredible. We're gonna go like that. That's mark 1. This guy is gonna disappear and turn into a smart splitter. Line them up, line them up. So now we're gonna say that is overflow going to the left. Priority is go to the right. Nothing else after that. What this will basically do is first send, or try to send, modular frames down to the right, and once that backs up, it will then continue supplying the space elevator parts right here, but they have such a stockpile that they're good for a little while. And I'm gonna put a stack in the manufacturer anyway, so it really just has to fill the belt. Cannot go to another country for my groceries, you're right. You got me there. That would be nice. Alright, so let's just load this sucker up with all of its desired parts, except for concrete. We'll get to that. That looks pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that. And then we know we got 1 and 2. So, can't lie. Encased beams are right here. So, dude, how did you not connect that belt, man? Come on, that's on you. So they're right there. We got to get them over here. So it might actually make sense to push this down, but then that doesn't work as well. No. Okay, it's fine. We'll make it work. Okay, so that's modular frames. Perfect. And let's make this, I don't know, gray. Now for here, I might just be okay with a smart splitter on top and then like run them around and in. Because there's no cleaner way to do it. Up above is full of stuff. I think that would look fine, honestly. gonna say overflow, and then the left output. It's tough that I have to picture that in my head, but it's what you gotta do sometimes. All right, so let's bring this just over around the corner. And this guy will be raised all the way up. We like it. Might be a question. Counseled carry a real thing? I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry. I apologize. It very well could be. You're asking the wrong guy. Let's go get some concrete to fill up those machines. I also want to build like a little concrete factory shell, you know, kind of like we did on the other one. That might be something we do later today for this guy. There you go. Ask the right people. I'm guessing you're talking about... Oh, concealed carry. I was like, counseled carry. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Joe's right. Every state's got a little bit different stuff. Yeah. Hi, Kevin. Fuck yeah, concrete. There you go. And there you go. Okay. So, we should see this belt stall eventually. Just make sure, extra sure. That is good. Oh no, we are using 100. Ah, shoot. Wait, why did I say 80 before? Why am I dumb? Okay, so this is a problem we do have to address. So, let's see. There's the... Oh, I did write 100 there. I just didn't read the sign. There's the easy way of just putting a sloop in there. Kind of lame. There's the more legit way of tying in another node, and I guess we already do have nodes in production. It's just annoying because it's literally 20 concrete, right? So it's like, which one do we do? But I don't think it's worth using a sloop to try and fix that, because it actually wouldn't fix that. It would not be enough. Where's my tunnel? Why am I... There we go. Getting lost in my own builds. Oh boy. But yeah, so what I think we might just do is pick one of the nodes. Maybe the one over there is probably easier, and we might be able to just kind of run something over here, because at the moment we are tapped out on that other node and we need more concrete, and there's nothing else nearby. So yeah, we've got a node like back in here. It's not too far. We could probably get that over and in. And then that would be the last piece we need, because yeah, this is going to be totally tapped out. And if I turn you on, you will only work for so long. So we need 16.5, and I think that's fine, because then we don't have to build a whole setup. Yeah, just for that. We also might not do this at that point, right? It doesn't really make sense to combine a line to just split it again. Wait, I could have just connected that in one shot. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'll leave that then. Honestly, that's better because now we have our walkway again. Great. Instead, this will probably be an underground thing. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like you kind of just got to work with what you got. So we'll go like that. I mean, we could do a whole bring it up there, add it in, make it so it all comes down, but I don't necessarily see the benefit in that. So yeah, let's go for it. Now, in terms of getting stuff over here, let's see. In my mind, this one is closer. Right here. There's obviously the one on the other side of rotors, but I don't know. This one feels pretty close, so. And it's a normal node, so we could just build this whole thing into an actual concrete setup and maybe tear the other one down or just leave it there, I guess, for now. Alright, if I was a belt, what would be my preferred way getting to steel? If we're gonna enter down below, it might be worth just kind of going right through here. We might even be able to go under the power plant here. Or just around the side. It's probably fine. We can kind of wrap around the buildings and stuff. I think that'll work out. And I don't think we're gonna do belt highway. Maybe. Doesn't really pay. Although we do need to get that coal over as well. Oh, okay, well. Let me see. Yeah, man, I'm excited. This, like, we're definitely gonna keep working on it, but we're also gonna, like, obviously expand into other areas. Just due to, quantities and stuff that we're gonna need to be producing. But, yeah, it's gonna be a cool place. Do that a little bit. So, belt highway, let's do a blank one. If I... Yeah, see, like, I don't really like that. It's too cramped. But at the same time, might be able to come up with something that kind of works. Because what I'm thinking is these coal nodes here are going to be perfect for explosives. So we're probably going to nab those and then combine them with the sulfur node over there. So I need to get coal here as well. But I think I'm going to go for a more like subtle on the ground kind of approach. So we will do that. Let's put one of you down for that, and then I'm going to put another one down for all of this. Finally fix this concrete up. I think this is like the second or third thing we ever built in this playthrough. That's fine, actually. I don't have explosives, otherwise I would do it this way. Okay, so just build over the back of this, and then I think what I want to do is get all these leaves. Sorry, I gotta do it. It's gotta be done. Okay. What I want to do is just make like the canyon walls, like the sides of the factory, you know, I think it'll look cool. It'll just be like a big slender box kind of style. So you are doing 120, so just like the other one, it could be 300. So this one could just make us another 100 concrete, which is pretty good. And I think we're going to do that and then kind of pause the other one and save that for something else. I'm sure we'll need it for something else. So in this case, let's see. This is just a kind of basic idea. I'm not going to go too crazy here. Actually gonna do this too. Just gotta put that in a better spot. So many leaves, man. I wish I had explosives. Could probably just handcraft some pretty fast, but let's get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Put another row here, and now we can just go there and there. Is that even? It's hard to tell. I don't know why. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Alright, and then you will just be making concrete. And this one makes 10. Alright, so super simple there. In terms of building us in, what do we think? Let me add all this limestone too, get this out of my inventory. Okay, that's good. I don't know. Yeah, I know a lot of people that are all about it. I am not one of those people. So, yeah, I couldn't really tell you. It's alright. Like, it depends on what I'm having, you know? But I don't need it in, everything like that. So let's see. If I go... That, painted our nice concrete mustard yellow. Thinking these are good. This kind of basic factory vibe. And then we do corner, corner. So, like so. I need to put a door. And I gotta get rid of that tree. Okay. Okay, so there's where our scaffolding can come in. May have missed. Oh no, we got it. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. And then what we'll do, we're doing a lot for a concrete factory, but it's okay. Like that. This will give us our central access. Ooh, you know what? Okay, that's not so good. It's just hard to get a, we're gonna do it, but it's just a little unfortunate. I wish that looked better. It's so weird how that just like doesn't line up, but I mean, is what it is. And then here. Sons of the Forest, nice. How is it? I have not tried it. I remember watching some of the original Forest like gameplay. Okay, so go like that, and then we'll put just the staircase down. Put another one out here on the front, actually. Like so. And then we're just gonna kind of zoop our way around here. Let's see, can I get a 1 meter? Nice, thank you. So if we go like that, that's cool. Just gonna kind of ignore that for what it is. Hell yeah, dude. I think I have enough space here to put mergers and stuff down. Yeah, it's a little cramped, but... Actually, we probably won't have that just there because I'll need some kind of way to get this all together. Okay, so we got 15, 15, 15, 45, 55. We're still good. And then in terms of storage, we need some storage, right? And we need some way out, so we might bump part of this out. Which way makes sense? We're already in the water quite a bit, which isn't the end of the world. I wish that open space was over here. That'd be helpful. Let's see. I would like to have a lot of concrete, so not opposed to something like that, but okay, I think I have an idea. We do want a depot on here. You're gonna take advantage of infinite nudge here to keep that out of there. And let's turn this. And then we might go drop down over here. Let me get better lighting. And then, okay, this is gonna be a little whack, but it'll work. Whack, but it'll work. So we're gonna put, instead of, nope, we need you there. We're gonna put another merger right here. That'll be Mark 1. We've got this guy here. Perfect. And then we just gotta add these two guys. Alright, so here I'm gonna add a lift. Ooh, that might be too tight. Yep, okay. I thought so. As soon as I saw it, I had a feeling. No worries, no worries. Can deal with that. So let's just go back here. I think that's cool. Cool, good enough, whatever we want to say. Okay, so like so, and then let's just take off the front because we don't need that much. We're gonna say send some out that way first, and then whatever you have left can go into storage. That needs to be Mark 2. That needs to be Mark 2. So do you. Alright. That was a lot. So let's see. Let's run this out here. Just like having access all around. Get rid of that tree in a second. And what else? What else? I don't love that, but I don't think there is a lot that I can do about that. I wonder if I put the connection in there, if it would work better. Let's see. So if instead you're like that, staircase there. Yep. Nice. Okay. I'll have to remember that in the future. Or try to at least. Let me throw some paint on here. We like the look of that. Alright, and then I think we're gonna have to go up another level. Oh, at least, right? Because if we're gonna build that into... I guess it's just kind of gonna be what it is. Get this tree out of here. I didn't put this one here, right? Nope. Okay, I did put that one there. What about you? I did. Hello? You? No. You might be fine. You're cool. We're cool. We're cool. Let's put all of this concrete somewhere. Take that back. Okay. Let's see. Big window wall looks cool. And do we want to same one going here? We're gonna have to go pretty tall there. I think we go like this. Do something like that, and then we can do a little like bump out for that part because we don't need to go that tall for the rest of it. Try and balance with the jetpack, never works. All right, so let's go 2. That'll be our floor height right there. Could go glass. Maybe in the middle. Let's see. I think I got roofs last time. I don't remember. Yep. Cool. Okay. So... I mean, that is an idea. Just like even more light. See, that might not stay that way. Do I still not have normal ramps? That's crazy. Can I build one of these? Yes. Yeah, I gotta spend some coupons. Let's get some stuff, shall we? Okay, walls. Yeah, I want you. I definitely need that. Conveyor walls are pointless at this point, but we'll buy them eventually. Foundations. Need too much of that. Let's see. Customizer stuff. All right, we have everything here, right? Architecture, we're probably not going to use them for a while, but we'll buy them. We got the money, coupons. All right, I'll just buy these just to have them. Clear that out. Okay, so that's 33, 43, getting a little close. We could go foundations. Yeah, we don't really need that stuff yet. Concrete wall, sure. Billboards, give it to me. Okay. Take that for flavor because it's cool looking. I do like the clean pipes, so we're going to start using those. 44, that's it. Okay. Boombox me.
Where did you leave your lizard doggos? What's in this storage container? Where did you put the essential components needed to save humanity? Do you wish there was text to prevent you from constantly taking the wrong turn? Disguise your struggles to comprehend the complexity of your surroundings with signs.
We do love signs. They are nice. Okay. So I wanted ramps. And then I don't hate it. I'd love for that to be glass, but I don't think... Yeah, it's just not possible. That'd be nice. A 1 meter window would be kind of sick. But this still looks really nice. I'm happy with a build like this. You can't be mad. Can I fit a little tree in here? That'd be kind of sick. Or did I take it off my hotbar? I did. Okay. What are they called again? Kapokes. Oh no, you're tall. Okay. Never mind. Alright. Over here. Let's see what it looks like from the outside. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. And I mean, we could do like something like that, but that's a lot. I think it's fine. I think it's looks clean, looks nice. Let's grab this piece and go. I need the hover pack so badly. Let's see. There was the heavy wall. I think that is good for the bottoms. Let me paint it first. Oops. Okay, though, that's looking alright. The catwalk in the window is not really doing it for me, so let's just do a solid wall there. I think that's fine. It seems like I could use some easy access up here in case I never run out of jetpack fuel, so try and do that for ourselves. I'm gonna put it going that way too, just because we like having the catwalks. Oh, I missed that too. Let's grab our wall. Kind of bothers me that these are like a slightly darker color, but I think it's because it's got like a metal finish. Oh, wait, we got it. There it is. See, it's like not quite the same, but it's close enough. It's got like a shine to it, so. Let's do this back wall. Okay, and actually, I know what we're gonna do here. Surprise, surprise. We're gonna do our great thing that I like to do. I'm out of iron. No way. I picked up that box, right? It did. Okay. Oh, let's grab some iron. Nice thing is we're right at the base, so it's nice and easy to get. I am surprised this is able to keep up with demand. I can start upgrading our dimensional depots as well. Should definitely start doing that. But one thing at a time, try and stay focused here. Okay. I think I could make a very simple blueprint really fast. Forgive me for how I'm doing it, but it'll work. And I think it'll save us a lot of time in the long run. So basically, just gonna do like this. Okay, and then I'll leave that one open so that we can put several next to each other. Let's just call this roof fence. Don't have a directory yet, but 1 meter building. It's good. I'll make a blueprint. I gotta like clear out my blueprints for sure. But now, let's see. So I want to go, I think, that way. So what we can do is put those in there. Let's get rid of that one. And then you can say blueprints, roof vent. So simple, but so effective. Just put one, and then if I do blueprint, doesn't work on that, but that's fine. Then we can just snap like that. I think that works pretty well. And you just come back with the paintbrush. And then from underneath, I know I gotta turn power in here still. Let's do that. Oh, I missed you. Alright, so in terms of power, might do some more of the beam stuff that we've been doing. Kind of becoming I see why people like this style, like doing it more myself, and I get it. Okay, that was an accident, but that works out really well. Happy accidents. We're Bob Ross in it right now. Let's see, if I actually take you... Okay, that's kind of interesting, I can't lie. Kinda cool. See, we could use some of these guys. Just to add a little flavor. Okay, and then if I wanted to get power in here, probably makes the most sense to do something like this. Okay, so that's our door. I think the original power connection was out here somewhere. Oh yeah, this is something I wanted to change. So instead of a power pole, it'd be an outlet, because then I can just get both, because you can get power poles from here, and now I can get outlets. Just nice. Yeah, let's just put it there. And then we can just build over. Good, like that, and then, yeah, I mean, we have a power pole there. Is there a better way? Definitely. So, yeah, I'm seeing now that that staircase is probably going to be a problem. Because of you. So I'll see what that looks like from the outside. Yeah, I mean, if we could not do that, that'd be cool. Let's see, I'll probably have something down here. I mean, I could just jump across, I guess, for now, and then when we figure out the belt thing, we'll probably run it along the belts going in. Alright, from the top, how does this look? Alright, that is a factory. It's looking like a thing. Some of you are working, some of you are not. Oh yeah. That makes sense. Just do something like that. Alright, so we are working. It looks nice in here, honestly. I kind of like it. I like it a lot. I do say so myself. So from outside, kind of perfect. I'll bump it out one more, but alright, so let's see. How do we want to get stuff over here? I'm thinking we kind of go on the ground until about here. Do I have black powder? I do. Okay, can I make like a few explosives? Yeah. I would love just like a couple of explosives, you know. Where is my obelisk? Let's see. What don't we need? You. I'm hoping I can blow up this rock. Thank you. Okay, so that is, I think, the lane I want to take, because I mean, worst case, we go right here and just kind of slide over. I don't think that's going anywhere, though. But yeah, I mean, because if we go here... And then let's say I went up... I don't really want to be in the way of the catwalks. I guess that catwalk doesn't have to be there. We could come from over there. Let's see, how much do we lose? Okay, we don't actually lose that much. And if we really, really cared about it, we could make a little wall thing with like a wall hole, you know, to function as passing through there. Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so we could either come over, down, round and out. I kind of like that. It's probably going to be a lot less clunky to execute on that. So let's see, over to here, over to here, over to here. Do I want to drop? Part of me does. Part of me wants to be... Although we're at a really good height, actually. Well... No, I think we do want to be here. Are we at a good height? Wait, that's the floor. think we're at a terrible height. Wait, never mind. We're fine. We're okay with that. Okay. So actually, let's take you away, take you away. And let's see. This is where we want to be. Hello. That's where we are. So... probably just gonna go along the front. And we'll go in. Works. What is this? Oh. Okay. Let's close that in. Alright, cool. Looking good, looking promising. And then we can split off the coal. And it may not be this concrete, it might be like frame foundations or something. Like frame floors, sorry. The skinny guys. Or glass, I don't know. Undecided, it's probably gonna be glass. I think we're gonna make that a solid wall. And then let's say... Nah, no. Yeah, concrete on that side, and then coal will be going that way, and sulfur is like right over there. Okay, literally right there, so hard to miss it. Why are you guys stalled out? Wait a minute, wait a minute. What's going on here? Quick troubles, why? Is there a Mark 1 belt in here somewhere? Smells like a Mark 1 belt. Looks like a Mark 1. Where'd I mess up? Come here. Come on. Show yourself. That is not correct. Is that correct? Something feels wrong. I think I have those things. I do. It takes a little while though, right? It's kind of sick. That just doesn't feel like 100. And the fact that 2 of them stopped working tells me that we're at 60. Alright, let's see. Take your bets. Where is it gonna be? It's not you. Not you. Not here. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's some of it. Okay, there's more. It's in here somewhere. You. Yup. And there we go. It all makes sense now. Okay. So that will take a little while for the belt to catch up, but at least now it's getting the correct amount. Yeah. Whoops. You do, right? I guess not do that, but details. All right, so it looks like Reanimated Sam has run out of the box. I guess we could probably just get rid of that then. Let's see. Yep, that's empty. Cool. So we were working over here before we got distracted. Or I got distracted, so that'll self-correct. And then I was running concrete. Okay. So I'm just going to keep this really simple. Right under the floor. That's good. Just let me out this way. And then, yeah, I'm definitely leaning towards this being either that or glass, but something to make it kind of disappear from your eye. Just a bit. Cool. So let's have first lift right here. I don't think there's a way to change that. No, it's fine. Let's see if I just move it back by 1. Should be able to make that turn nicely. There we go. Okay, so we want to be here. Let's actually just go straight in. Okay, gotta move you back 1, maybe? Yeah. Work. Now we've got a straight shot. Okay, maybe you can go a little bit longer. Let's see. And there you go. Beautiful. Okay, you gotta go for now, my friend. I'm sorry. Go, we got concrete underway. Lovely, lovely. So, yeah, I think for this part, it doesn't really make sense to be glass, right? Because it's on the ground. But I think for the elevated section, we can. And it might be very similar, like style-wise, to the other ones. Let's see, I like the other floors, though. They were nice because they didn't have the line in them. Yeah. That I'm not, like the underneath we're not totally sold on yet, but that still has time to change. Let's see. Okay, so I think pillars is gonna be the name of the game. Surprise, surprise. Just try and keep this spacing. Hopefully it works out well. Okay, it didn't really work out that well, but it's okay. Okay. I don't think I can put one there because the elevator. Oh, I could be wrong. Okay, cool. Okay, last one. And then we can go inside and actually fire stuff up. There we go, line stalled out, nice. You may want some scaffolding along the front too, now. See, okay, the line should have had time to catch up, so looks like it has. Alright, you need power, so let's see. Currently, I have a line right there. Main line to grab from is out here. Which we can do, we can just kind of clip it through. In terms of doing it kind of clean, it's kind of tough because there's not a lot around. Like we could bump this out and then just attach to it that way. Straight up is one way. We could do the beam thing again, but I didn't do that anywhere else in here, so don't really know how that would look. Let's see if I threw a beam. Something like that, maybe. Was I on there? Oh, I was, yeah. Thinking just something. God, that is so hard to figure out. Just something kind of there, and then run it along the wall. To there, okay. Yeah, all good, Morris. Welcome back. Welcome back. All right. Listen to that beautiful sound. These are automated. Fantastic. Go ahead and finally cross that off. Pretty cool. Now, in terms of storing these guys, that's a bit of a different story. Let's go check upstairs. I don't think I have space next to everything else, but we might be able to shimmy some stuff around. Oh, we do have a spot right there. Yeah, these are all crammed in. Let's paint these again. So yeah, I mean, we can just store them downstairs. Do it up, do it up. Having them near the awesome sink is nice, to say the least. And it's cramped a little bit, but I think it would be fine as long as we can fit a smart splitter. Which it seems like we can. This is like an abomination, but it's fine. Working, it looks cool. I can get this underneath. Okay, so that is full. Any extra is going in there. For now, these are just going into storage. The main use will be for the adaptive control units, but we're not there yet. Now this is an overflow line, so it's a little bit much. We can do that, and then we can do that. That's our overflow without too much extra work. And let's go down below and see about hooking that up. I don't know what that's going to look like from underneath. Okay, that's an interesting spot. But I think we could deal with that. Hell yeah. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's see. Because, I mean, I could just shoot this right up to the top. It's got to go up anyway. See the first of them coming out. Look at that. Chugging along. Love it. And they have to get to over there. trying to think. I don't know. More like I finished the last few pieces. But yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. We did do that. Getting after it. Okay, I think that works for me, honestly. Kind of like that. I don't know what we'll use this upper level for, but something. Maybe we'll make obelisks here or something. I don't know. I was thinking of doing that in a separate spot, so. But there we go. Heavy modular frames. Chugging along, doing their thing. We love to see it. That is a very big thing checked off our list. We're really happy about that. Let's see. Shall we? Up top, let's go make sure that they are going in the box. And not just going into the awesome sink by accident. Okay, I just have to actually make sure they... There. Hello. Perfect. And nothing going up there. Alright. So these are doing very well. Let's see. Can I add some quick signs? I am always like trying to remember what's in what. Gotta be a good way, right? I just have to literally put a wall down or something, maybe. Let's see, so I want to be at... And the 1 meter's like too much, but the 2 meters like not enough. I don't know, I kind of like the 2 meter. No, right? A 1.5 meter would be perfect. See, I already forget. What are these pipes? Okay. Okay, steel beams. Modular frames, yeah. Heck yeah. Thanks, man. Hope you like it. Hope it's useful. Not that long, actually, which is kind of crazy. When did I start doing that? I started that literally yesterday. Like, I just started messing around and I had that initial idea. Yeah, that's nice. We'll try and do that to other factories as we go. But yeah, I just had that initial idea, and then... Let's go see about unlocks. I spent like a few more hours on it today, so like, I don't know, 4 hours in total, probably. Maybe 5. Okay, so you need computers. I kind of want these just because they're good, right? And I definitely want these, but we don't have computers. Do we have computers? We have 100. I mean, we can make computers, right? We can just slap down a thing. Never you get distracted, never touch it again. Oh no, it's pretty good. I might go pick up a buttload of rubber. And also, can we hit a couple of these? Where's my Mercer spheres? How many did I got? Okay, 27 is respectable. And we have our fluctuators automated now. Let's start doing this, shall we? We are long overdue for this. Alright, speed. Start. Let's get another one.
Dimensional upload speed increased. Part of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing for more parts to be transferred in a short time frame.
Oh, yeah.
Use the flow. Make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Got some pretty ripples, man. Sounds suggestive. I don't know. We can put that in the bin. Are the belt highways downloadable? No. I gotta do a session of like uploading all the Let's Play stuff. We still have things in here. That's great. Nice. So that means this is just full. Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll do it for sure one of these days when I have some free time. You know how it is. Are we out of AI loaders? When I have free time and I'm willing to do something like that to put stuff together. Okay, if I can fit you. You're not happy about that. Understandable. Okay. What about... No, it's probably just never gonna happen. I just wanted to put a couple into the depot. I mean, I guess you could just do... Call me crazy, right? It's the same thing. So that's just a little bit in the depot. That way we can pull from it if we ever need it while we're out exploring. Okay, let's get more of these. Hopefully Ada will just let us rip through a couple of these. Okay, do I get this one?
Dimensional upload speed increased.
Yeah.
All of the kinetic and thermal energy released during matter conversion has now been repurposed to aid with dimensional shifting, allowing several parts to pass through for free.
Keep it kind of
The window is beautiful. Have you tried making a door?
I assure you that would be a most unhealthy action for the pioneer to take.
What do you mean?
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
We do not resonate with the tribute song. Do not worship at the window. Desecrate our temple gifts. This shallow serenade
Still so slow, but it's better. Better than it was.
My intention was not to encroach, if that is what upsets you, nor was it to dispose of material I do not waste.
Alright, so Oh yeah, we also got trains, so I can do that. Cool, dude. Cool. Yeah. So we want to get that. Let's see, how much do I have here? 700. Here, take what I got. Just empty out my inventory. Alright, let's run it over to oil and pick up some plastic and stuff like that. We get pipeline Mark 2 unlocked. We're gonna want that for like the diluted fuel stuff that we might do next time. Zipline me. Took a while. We got there in the end. And I gotta switch to this one. There we go. The right one goes through a cliff, so I will get knocked off if I just stay on there. Alright, my man. Take it easy, Morris. Appreciate you coming by. See ya, hopefully, Wednesday? Like, I already lose track of days. Who knows, we might have some trains when you get back, man. Never know. Peace out, my man. Peace out. Okay, so getting a nice amount. Let's just grab 800 of that. We need a lot more plastic. All right, so yeah, I'm thinking the monorail. Sorry, those are really loud. I'm thinking the monorail will kind of run right through here, through that gap, and then just along the river and up and in. And that might turn into more, but for now it'll just be that point to point. It's not going to be the main line that we eventually build, but you got to start somewhere, right? So, all right, excuse me, sorry. Let's go back. That was just a quick visit. How am I in fuel? I got 47. Let's do that. It seems like a good idea. And then we still have 300 oil, yeah, to use here. So we have more that we can work with. So I'm leaning towards turning all of it into heavy oil residue and polymer resin, and then we turn most of that into fuel for power plant, and then the rest of it will, you know, a very small amount will be for like smokeless powder. We can make yes, maybe we will do that today. We can make what do you call it, the alternate fabric recipe that uses the polymer resin, and then we can turn the rest into like some more plastic and rubber or whatever, you know. We are gonna have to get water over there, which is going to be a little tough, because while there is that pond, I think this is the closest water source up in here otherwise, so it might be a little bit of a run, but the Mark II pipes and pumps would definitely help with that, so. decent amount of these, actually, which is pretty good. Cool. All right, so that is...
Milestone reached. Pipelines and pipeline pumps can now be upgraded to Mark II. They are like Mark I, but better. Pipes seem to be objects of fascination to humans. In fact, there are recorded instances of humans doing nothing but thinking about pipes for hours.
I mean... Where's show me the lie? Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So that's good. That roof's not done. What? I never finished this roof. That's actually kind of funny. Okay. Yeah, this is the other node. I guess it's fine. It's just doing its thing. Never gonna be mad about having a lot of concrete. All right. So, what would be the best use of my time? We've got like an hour. Yep. We really would love an armory, right? So let's just start doing that. And we've already kind of put the groundwork down for a good chunk of it. So these trees, I think I put all these down, yeah. The mod. Okay. So we could nestle an armory in here. The sulfur is right over there. So not too far. We do have a good amount of space back here as well, which is worth something. And we are going to need to be able to get either the smokeless powder in here or heavy oil residue. I'd rather transport the smokeless powder over here. But I think there is sulfur and coal. Like, I know there is up here. So I think we can find some nearby enough, hopefully, to deal with that. But for now, let's just focus on obelisks, and then we can figure out if we need to have a train bring some back or something with it. We can mess with it. So we could go up on the cliff, which is an interesting idea. Or we could just kind of stick it back here, out of the way. We're gonna have coal over here somewhere, and then it will split off and get made into the black powder. I can't lie, up here is kind of a cool idea to me. I gotta clear out that platform. Whoops. Yeah, let's mess with it. I think we'll go just kind of put something up here. And maybe it'll like connect somehow with the balcony or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, let's see. Let's go inside. And go upstairs. Good to see you figured yourself out there. It's good. 2 hours, not bad. So, okay, so here is the Earth. Chilling. Now, let's see. I'm gonna try and keep it on the right, like 4-meter foundation spacing, so that hopefully, if we wanted to do some kind of catwalk stuff, we could. I think we have to go up that high. We're not gonna have this massive pillar here, but. And then let's see. We actually have to go technically one more we would be happier with. And I don't know if I want to, well, maybe. Maybe. I was like, I don't know if I want to really go this far forward, but a little overlap, instead of kind of putting them on like perfect spacing so that like the edges of the buildings line up, it's kind of cool to have some like interwoven look, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm rambling. Okay, that's not necessary. Over here is though. Let's clear out this. That's our sulfur node right down there. So we'll probably do some kind of either bridge over and lift up, or bridge over and lift up, you know what I mean? So we'll see. Let's clear you out. Same thing for all this stuff. Let's just get that out of sight. Now, an armory doesn't need to be massive. Okay, I don't know why that's bugging out like that. But I don't really want to overhang that too much. But then we can kind of have it like over here, do another little jump out like so. Run out of fuel. Wait. I want to attach to that. I think that would look good. Prime example of why we want explosives. Love it. Okay. So let's start with sulfur. I don't remember what this is. I think it's a pure node. I'm not sure. Hello? Hi. I missed. Come here. Ow. No. Thanks. Oh, hey, a spider. Just wait there for me. Nope, nope, nope. What is this range, dude? Tired of that. That was horrific. Okay, we definitely don't need to turn all of this into gunpowder, but I forget what the numbers look like. Okay, that's a lot of sulfur. Yeah, that's so overkill. Yeah. Like, I would literally be good with 30 per minute. We don't need that. Just don't need that much. Oh, that makes 30 and these only take 20. That's so annoying. Okay, so we'll probably make like... I literally don't know. That's so small of a demand for what we need. That's probably why I never bothered doing this. So. Alright though, that's fine. So we will maybe just do a Mark 1 for that. And then... yeah, I think I'll come down and over because I don't really... trying to avoid the massive sky bridges if we can help it. So let's go out. I mean, that's technically the edge of the cliff. That might be a little... that's probably too far back. We know those aren't going anywhere, so let's go with that. Yeah, that's fine. And then just like before, we're gonna just kind of build it, and then we'll replace it with better stuff. Is that good, or do I want to be 1 over? I think I kind of would rather be there. I think I've ran through there. I must have gone in there, right? What? Okay, thank you. Alright, so yeah, that'll get cleaned up. Let's just do Mark 1, because that is still super overkill. Literally, we're gonna take what we need. Don't need more, don't need less. Should be an elevator, technically. But then the belt... could the belt go up to... maybe. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Actually, what I think I would rather see here is... sorry, I hope you cannot hear my stomach going right now. I think I would rather that. Now we can run this down. And then we can do like, actually, let's go. No, yeah, that's fine, actually, that's fine. Run this down, and then we can lift it up. I guess wherever, really, but whoops. It's hard to see. Alright, I think that's fine. It's really simple. Interesting. I never really noticed that before, that the mine, like, or the outlet snaps at different points there. Yeah, of course that's not going to work because we don't have power up top. Let's go back around. This is probably gonna take so much longer if I just gone through steel, but that's fine. We like never take this elevator, so.
Fix-It elevator, here to lift you up and to let you down.
Hell yeah. I should put a stop probably in the middle. Thought I got it. I didn't get it. Okay. Well, at least we got that part right. That's good. I think we will do that. Power wise, let's just get it out here for now. We can clean it up so we know what we're actually dealing with. Okay, that'll fire that up. Just trying to think. Alright, so that's fine. And then honestly, coal going up like right here is maybe the way to go. Whoops. Let's move away from that. So, yeah, because if we have coal there, we put a lift, say, there. Hello. What's up? How are ya? Okay, and that actually reaches. Don't even have to do the floor hole trick, which is cool. Okay, it would be nice though. If it was there. Okay, so oh, really? We'll definitely do power from there instead of that way. And then you, I think this is an impure node, so this isn't nearly as bad, yeah. Let's clear some space a little more. And actually, we're gonna change that and take this over. I'll put a floor hole over there. Whoops. Do the lazy man's floor hole. Perfect. Just kidding. Okay. And I do want this though, just to cover the. It's like that doesn't feel right. Try and cover the node up a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but let me do lights here. Okay, so if I just do a Mark 1 on here, another foundation layer. There we go. You should be 30. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. And then you're like basically in the middle. Actually, that's kind of crazy. So that is really simple. Let's add some pillars and kind of round this off. I do want to put, I think barriers and like some walls just to kind of polish the edges a little bit. Like here. Okay. So, let's see. I mean, the other ones are green. Not really opposed to sticking with that. It's pretty subtle. to work my way around here for a second. And then I think we did the low barriers, yeah. I think that worked. Nice. Okay, and same thing going the other way. I mean, we could do something here. I don't know if that's necessary, but it might look better than just a plain foundation, right? So great track. Alright, let's just do this way as well. Okay, guess we do the pillar thing. Even though it's really just for looks, but it's fine. It's all for looks if you think about it, right? I wish I had the hover pack so bad. I miss it. I can't wait to have that thing back. Go here, just to finish it off. Alright, so that is a very simple, takes a while to do, but very simple thing. Let's add a bunch of trees in here. Gotta get some biomass, that's for sure. Okay, power-wise. We do have something running right here. That we can absolutely jump in on. Okay. So if I put an outlet here, let me see. I can deal with that, and then this one can go away, that can go away. Yeah, we're just kind of connecting through there. That's cool. Alright, looking nice. Let's get rid of that. Try and get up here, make sure I got that last piece. Alright, nice. So that is all good. Do we want a catwalk over here? I don't think we terribly need it. Yeah, we should. Alright. Alright, there we go. We got coal. That's good. And it's making its way there, so that's cool. Let's get our elevator. And let's see. Can't make some obelisks, shall we? Hello? There he is. It's not the right symbol, but they don't have an explosive symbol yet, so. That's fine. It's probably gonna move. It definitely is gonna move. Okay, so we got sulfur over there. We got coal here. Definitely like to elevate this. Okay, so sulfur over here. Let's see. So I think we're probably gonna make the black powder down here. We only need 2 assemblers. I do have a blueprint. I don't know if it'll be helpful. Yeah, we can make that work. Okay. So let's do here. Would have been nudging that, but that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Work out the rest. We'll get rid of this last one. Okay. Let's do this. This will be sulfur. Keep getting lucky like that. Take it. Love it. And then this one can be coal. I guess that's fine. I kind of want to try and hug the cliff if I can help it. Try and conserve space. Okay, so that is gonna make 60 per minute. 60 per minute, we can do a decent amount. Really only need like 20, but we're just gonna make it and maybe sink the rest or something for now. Okay, we also have to get power to these guys. For now, we'll just do like this. Alright, coal's on the way, making a few. So, Nobelisks also need an assembler. We could get, in theory, a couple of these. You know where I would actually like have an item per minute reader. There we go. I was like, we gotta be making a few of these extra, right? Okay, well that figures that out. Wrong spot. Should really just put some access like right here, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go pick up these two that I put down here, or one. Something broken? See here. Just gotta check the math, make sure that. Okay, no, that's fine. Because we're making. I guess we can go up and check. Oh, that's right, 220, because we took out one for the iron plates. Okay, so we could be towing the line. We might need more pipes. That's crazy. We do actually need more steel pipes. That is kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. Also, that's bothering me. Okay, so I was kind of wondering if this was gonna happen. Didn't happen. So we might need to try and squeeze out, well, not might, we need to try and squeeze out another steel expansion out of here if we can help it. That would be, or if we can make it happen, that'd be great. Just want to clean that up so that we don't get the clipping through the floor. That's much nicer. Okay, so we're technically short right now by 2 per minute. If we had this other one, we would be fine. Let's see, is there a way? Down here, what do we got? Okay, so it's this particularly, right? Because it's pulling 30 off of this line, 30 steel, that is. But what if... Yeah, 40 and 40 is tough. Because... Let's see. These guys are not maxed out. It was just belt speed that was limiting us. And the same goes for iron. So is there a way... $40 is just a bad number. If I mean, if it was 30, I'd be happy, but 40 is just unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, adding more steel is a lot. Because it would basically just be another bank of furnaces. So I'd probably just knock this wall out, move the rounded part, maybe bring it all the way out at that point. That'd be kind of sick. And then, yeah, so we'd make, another 720 steel ingots. I mean, that's nice. Nice, and it's just what would we turn that all into? I mean, we could use it to make plates. Don't think I have iron rods. Yeah, or steel rods, but probably get those as well. I kind of like the idea of like transitioning into like steel heavy to make stuff more efficiently. Steel rod, there we go. This is also crazy, but we just don't have the power it requires to pump this stuff out. Just burning a lot. I am gonna grab that. Whoops, sorry. I hate when I do that. Deuterium wire is nuts. Wet concrete is amazing. We have molded beam and molded pipe. That's actually... Oh wait, do we? Or do we just have one? We had molded beam. I thought I saw a molded pipe. I guess not. Probably gonna want these for modular engines, but we can hold. And that is also really good. Trying to just see. Yeah. Okay, so do I need that? No, I don't think so. I don't think yet, at least. We can make these without steel stuff. Okay. I guess we could do a bit of both, because I would like to kind of increase motors, which is crazy, because that factory is pretty purpose-built for what it's doing. But I was running the math the other day, and to make 5 modular engines per minute, which is what we need to do for the challenge, we need 10 motors per minute. And currently, we are making 10 motors per minute. So we would not have any motors to make refineries or anything like that, which is obviously not good. So I would love to add really just one more. Like, I'm good with having 5 motors to build with. That's plenty. And we have the space for that. It's just everything else. just everything else. That's a lot tougher, right? Because here we're kind of, well, not at a limit. I guess we could push this out, but like this is where everything comes in. So there's not a lot of wiggle room there. And then up top, the numbers basically balance out really well already. So if we wanted to add just a little bit more, we'd have to kind of really mess with the numbers and stuff. But it's again, it's not impossible. It's something that we can do and probably will end up having to do. God, yeah. No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know if I want to say that part out loud, but this whole factory might get rebuilt. I said it out loud. It might just happen, though. Not today, obviously, but would be a lot nicer if we were making like 20 motors per minute, right? That'd be kind of sick. Okay, so yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, which kind of puts the armory on the back burner because we can't make the armory because I don't have steel pipes. So that's on hold. We're going to hold on that. So, what time is it? It's 9. Is there anything else we can unlock for a reasonable amount? Let's get it. Give me concrete. I should have 1,500 in here. Nice. Computers and heavy modular frames. We got those. Let's get our Mark II blueprint, shall we? That'll be a huge, huge, huge upgrade. Oh yeah, heavy modular frames, sure. All right, nice.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Mark II improves upon the Mark I in every dimension, except for the metaphysical ones.
Ooh, just
This
enough.
improvement was made available due to complaints from pioneers about other pioneers not being capable of managing their space efficiently. We listen to pioneers, always.
Yeah. I just totally missed this, putting railings here, I guess. Do that. A little distraction. Scroll, please. Alright. That's pretty good in my book. I don't think we can get any more of this stuff. We've kind of hit all that we can. This would be huge. That would be a massive pickup. So maybe I'll handcraft some computers or something, and we can pick that up. Let's see, Caterium wise, we're in pretty good shape. Those I don't care for, but I know the mergers are in here. Oh, these guys, yeah. You can get those. And radar towers would be good. We're creeping towards that. Crystal. I think it was those two, right? Perfect.
Priority merger unlocked. Useful for prioritizing between inputs to avoid eventual stoppage. If you have an issue with stoppage somewhere else, consult a physician instead.
Okay. Nice. This is literally the first time I think I've used one of these. Alright, very cool. I am pretty pleased with our progress today. We did a lot. We've got heavy modular frames automated, I'll say. You know, I mean, we're a little shy of our of our true 100% efficiency, but we are underway. We're working. Yeah, looking at this place, I think the footprint is great. I like the look of it. It's just functionally we need to get more out of it. So we're probably going to be looking into a rebuild here. But we will tackle that when the time comes. I gotta be careful how I do that because I gotta make sure that we don't mess with our phase 2 requirements so that we can still build stuff like the manufacturer. I guess in the worst case, I could just wait to build that until we get those guys running again. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it good for today. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for watching, hanging out, chatting. Always good to catch up with everybody. And I will catch y'all on Wednesday, same time, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We will keep plugging away at the base here. I think Wednesday we are going to focus on doing some power expansion, make some diluted fuel blueprints now that we have Mark II blueprints, and then we will take all that newfound power and do another steel day, or a couple steel days. I don't know. We'll see. It'll take a little while probably to get everything running again, but it'll be well worth it. And by that point, we'll probably be done with phase 3. So thank you guys so much. Get a quick sky view. I don't think much has changed here. No, not really. Oh, we got that over there. That looks nice now, right? Yeah. That's all. That's really filling out actually very well. So our complex is really coming together here. And yeah, I'll stop rambling. Thank you guys so much. You have a good night. Good next few days. And I will catch you on Wednesday. Peace out.